It is finally Friday, and I finally got some antibiotics. I've been having this head cold going on all week, and I have just not been on the top of my game. Anyway, we do not have plans this weekend. We do not have church events. We do not have family events. We have nothing. I'm not even going to answer my phone because I don't want to be invited to go anywhere this weekend, because I am bound and determined to go through my yarn, get it organized. I've got some surprises for you guys. I want to show you two products that I bought from a brand new company that I'm going to share all of that in this video. Okay, let me go get Kalani before she screams her brains out, and then we are going to start organizing some yarn. About, I guess it was probably 2 months ago, my husband and we wanted to build this bookshelf. This small nook was entirely empty and painted the same color as the other walls. My husband built what we call slot boards to attach to each side of the nook. I painted the back wall and the slot boards a deep purple and stained the shelves a pecan color for contrast. And the shelves, they're fully adjustable, allowing me to move them as needed. So I really wanted just a really pretty background for when I'm on a video call with designers. Or don't do that because you're going to make things fall on there. I just wanted a really pretty background, and then a place where I can just be creative in my decorating, because I love to do that kind of stuff and collect little things. So we had taken everything out of the office. We put it in our spare bedroom because that bedroom was empty. We don't even know what to do with that bedroom yet. We took everything out, and the only thing that was left in here was my desk and my computer. It was like real echoey for a very long time. So the spare bedroom is a hot mess with all of my office stuff and all my yarn and everything. It is high time that I got that done. We actually just got the walls painted and the bookshelf. I see you. I love you. I can't listen. I'm trying to record a video. I painted the walls, and we just recently finished the bookshelf like a couple weeks ago. And I've been slowly adding to the bookshelf. And now it is time to bring all of my yarn into the room, look through it. I'm going to totally nerd out and create a spreadsheet and organize everything. Since my office is quaint, AKA small, I have to be mindful with how I organize my space. So my desk takes up quite a bit of room because I'm at it for, 4 to 6 hours a day sometimes, most times. And I like to spread out when I'm doing my work and all that. So the other things in my room, I have like a few organization stations. I kind of call it my work wall because I've got my calendar and all that stuff. And I'm not going to show you right now because everything is pushed into that corner to give me ground space to bring all the yarn in and everything. As I was scrolling through Instagram one night, I came upon this reel of this husband detangling his wife's yarn barf. And it reminded me of my own husband because he does that all the time. He honestly is the yarn magician because he can get any yarn mess that I make completely detangled and in a beautiful ball. I clicked on their profile, and the name of the company is called Bobble and Puff. It's Julie and Todd Bonner, and it's like a crochet love story. So they started this company to bring these amazing products. First, we have the Yarn Stasher bins. Okay, these are not ordinary bins. Look at them.
These yarn stasher bins are collapsible and reversible fabric storage bins. They're the same size as most collapsible bins, but they have a split lid for easy access to all your yarn. There's a clear window on one side of the cube and a label holder on the other side. And guess what? It can hold up to 15 pounds of yarn.
Next is the Yarn Stasher Organizer. This one I am very excited about. I am going to put it on the outside of my door so I can look at all my luscious yarn while I'm working.
The over the door organizer features 6 large compartments and 2 extra large full width compartments at the bottom. It's about 56 inches tall and 20 inches wide, with the capacity to hold 44 pounds of yarn. That's a lot of yarn. There's also 5 mesh pockets on each side for storing all your hooks and notions.
Let's open these up together. Here's the little inserts. Oh, the tops. And they fold over. That's the tops. And then the actual bins. So that's where the piece of paper goes. They already have one in there, but they added all these extra ones in there too. It has a see through. You can either have your yarn looking at you, or you can have it facing this way where the label is on the outside. And what's really lovely, which I did not know before, is that they have a little pocket in there. You can add maybe some hooks or whatever. Awesome. Awesome. Flip it open this way. I like that it's a tight fit. You can also flip it open that way. Oh, and I love the little stitching, bobble and puff on the side. I believe the antibiotics that I took are working because I am burning up and I have been freezing all week. Now we're going to open the over the door organizer. Okay. Now, you guys might be thinking that, yeah, you could probably get whatever over the door organizer. I actually had a closet organizer, and let me tell you, it absolutely sucked. I did not want them to sell out of this. So here it is in all of its glory. Let's set this up. So I went to go eat dinner, picked up my latest project, and I said, okay, I'm going to put in a few rows. And before I knew it, a few rows turned into like the entire side of the project. So here we are on the next day. I'm hoping that I'll finish today, but chances are this will probably be a project that I do over the next few days because it's just a lot. As you guys are waiting, I am going to kind of organize this space a little bit, get some things out of my office. So I'm going to be bringing the tubs in from the spare bedroom. Do y'all want to see that hot mess? Quite embarrassing, but I'll show you how much of a hot mess it is. This is all of my yarn right here, and I've got those 2 tubs. I have stuff all over this table, and I've got stuff everywhere. I'm pretty sure I got all the yarn. I'm going to double check to make sure that I didn't forget any yarn in the spare room. If I don't go do that now and I start cleaning that space up, then all this will be done and I'll feel like, peaceful. And then I find that one skein that goes with those other three skeins that are in the storage bin and not in my yarn stashers. So I'm going to go do that real quick. Okay, I did find 2 bags of yarn. And then I found my friend Christine's orange yarn that she let me borrow because I have no orange yarn and I needed it for a carrot. I need to return this to you. Okay, Christine, I promise I will bring it to you this week. This yarn that I found are the, whoa, hooked spaghetti. It's spaghetti. Spaghetti. This is t-shirt yarn. And I bought this several years ago and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to totally make something with this. So I don't know what to make with these. Listen, I need y'all to drop suggestions. Like, what can I make with 5 cakes of this t-shirt yarn? I don't know. I don't know, but I got all the yarn. So it's all in here. I'm going to grab my computer. I'm going to grab a Coca-Cola. Okay, I have my spreadsheet done. And I'm actually going to show you what is on my spreadsheet. I'll create a template for this and I'll put it in the description box below so y'all can use it if you want to. It's on a Google Sheet, so you can access it from online, make a copy from the template and use it as your own. So let me show you what is on the spreadsheet. Okay, so I have a table set up, and then on that, we've got the company name. So you can just add the company name, the brand, and then you can put the weight. So you click the drop down, and I've got all the yarn weights listed. Then you can enter the price and then the lot number, also the location. You can drop it down. I've got Yarn Stasher. This is OTD over the door. This is the first bin because in total there's 8 sections in the over the door Yarn Stasher. And then the Yarn Stasher bins, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have storage bins that I'm going to put in the garage. So I've got storage bin 1, storage bin 2. And then there's a notes section, which you can add some notes about the yarn. Okay, so I will drop the template in the description box below. You can download it, make a copy, and then name it your own, and then put all the your own information in there, and you can like color coordinate it and all that kind of fun stuff. So now I'm going to get started. Okay, I am not going to make y'all sit and watch me do all this stuff. So I'm going to work my way through what I can in the next couple of hours. Unless I go deep dive and get like into a groove, then I might go longer. So we'll see how much I can get done in the next couple of hours, and then I will check back in with you guys. Okay, so it has been 2 hours and I've gotten quite a bit done. So let me show you. I emptied out the one that was on the floor here. I'm hoping that tonight I can get through these and get that done. And then I'll work on the 2 bins in the morning. So far, this is how full the over the door yarn stasher is. So we still have quite a bit that we could put in there. I'm filling up the storage bins now. I have 3.5 more storage bins that I can fill up. So my husband was sweet enough that he was going to go out and get dinner. And so I can work a little bit longer until he gets home. He's getting pizza bites from Little Caesars. Those things are really addictive. Anyway, so I'm going to work a little bit longer and we'll see how much I get done while he's gone. Okay, we've had dinner, and I was actually going through one of my bags that I had stuffed stuff in there. There was yarn, and I found a project that I was working on. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, ah, this is such a great concept. I really like the stitch pattern, but I am going to have to kind of rework it because I'm just a smidge bigger now. So, yeah, but I will unravel it and turn it into little balls. So, I found that project. And then I found another project. This is a little dog sweater. And this is the perfect time for me to have found this. And hopefully, it'll fit my dog. Keiki, come here. Come on, walk around. Come here. Come on, come here. Oh, I think you've gotten a little big too. Do you remember that sweater that I was making her? When I measured her, she was definitely a different size. Now she's just a little chunky monkey. What you thinking, girl? Okay, so I'm gonna have to rework this one too. I know I have like 6 more skeins of this, and I do not want to inventory it, put it away, and then find the other 5 or 6 skeins that I have. So I need to go search for them. Okay. I knew I had more. It's actually already in a sweater. I don't like the neckline. I feel, I want it to be snug like this. I will be taking this entire project out and rolling it in a ball. So for now, I'm just going to weigh it, inventory it, and put it in the yarn stasher. And I thought that I had already rolled the project out, but I did not. 3 projects I've found so far, and I know there's probably at least 2 more in the bins. Blessed assurance. Y'all, I must be so tired because hold on, let me move you over here. So I had recorded this entire thing that I'm about to share with you. I had recorded and told you guys all this stuff, but my camera was facing the opposite way. Oh my gosh, I just totally cracked myself up. Okay, anyway, I am done for the night. It is 10:45. My knees are hurting from sitting crisscross applesauce. I have kicked butt today. I went through a lot of stuff. So I have 82 lines filled in my spreadsheet. So I'm pretty exhausted. My knees hurt. I am going to go take a hot shower and get into bed. And then I will finish all of this. But I did get a whole bunch done. Like I set my goal that I would get those 2 closet organizers done. I got all that done and all the bags where I had different things in it. I got all that done. So this one is not quite full. I still have quite a bit of space in there, but that's all my scapier. I think my favorite, if you look through my yarn stash, Hobby Lobby is my go-to, and Scapiers is also my go-to. Scapiers is, I believe it's Dutch for little boat. And if you look on their little yarn label, let me see if I can show y'all. If you look on their yarn label, the little symbol is a tiny boat. I don't know if I can get this close. It's a little tiny boat. I'm going to bed. Good night, y'all. Okay, so today is day 3. I have some collateral damage on the ground from last night that I still need to go through and put into my spreadsheet. I also have the 2 big bins. Pretty sure I'll be able to get all of it inventoried today and organized. I have 2 of these bins left over. The other 2 are half full, but I know that I'm gonna probably buy more of that type of yarn because I use that yarn a lot. It's the Scapiers stonewashed, and then the Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton yarn. So I use that a lot for my tapestry crochet that I do. I'll probably get at least 1 bin into the garage as storage, and that will be all the yarn that I don't use on a daily basis. And then there's going to be quite a bit that I will donate, which donate actually, it means that I'm going to give it to my daughter-in-law because she's claimed dibs on it. I taught her how to crochet. We went camping and I taught her how to crochet. And then she had sent me a text, and I'll put the text up. So she had sent me the text, and she was saying how she completed her homework because I just wanted her to make a little swatch. She ended up making a little purse. How cute is that? I was so proud of her. She will definitely make use of all the yarn that I give her. So I'm really excited for her. Okay, so I am going to get started and I will show you guys my progress as we go. I knew this was going to happen when I opened up these bins. So I found a project that I started working on. I was using the Mandala Ombre yarn. So this is it so far. So my intention for this blanket was to bring just a bunch of different textures. I will be approaching that design once again. The Mandala Ombre, I got my yarn winder and I went through and separated every single color, every single color. So I will continue this chaotic process, but the end product, I promise, will be lovely. Maybe I'll make a video about that too. So who knows? I also found another project. So I was thinking market bag, and this bad boy, I love really big market bags. I like to just put as many of my groceries in a bag as possible so I can just carry 1 or 2 in and be done with the whole trip, right? Because my kids are grown, they're out of the house. When I go grocery shopping and I come home, I have to get the groceries out of the car myself. And that's just a lot of work. So if I can take the least amount of trips out to the car as possible, I will. So I started making this project bag or this market bag. This is how big the bag would be. But this sucker is huge. Look at the side. That's humongous. I don't know. Do I unravel it and start over? I do not know. That's going to go in the I don't want to think about it pile. Okay, so one bin is almost empty, and that was more of like projects and stuff, which I had already said that it would probably be that. I'm going to inventory this, be done with that bin, and then I'm going to get into the other bin, which I know has a lot of yarn. The whole thing is full of yarn. And then I also have all my hand dyed yarn that I'm going to inventory as well. But it's probably going to go more on my shelves or I don't know, maybe in one of the storage bins, but we will see. So I'm going to get back at it and then I will get back with you guys in just a little bit. In case you are wondering, I fit all of that yarn into the bin. I did not get the blanket in there, but that's okay because I can unravel it and put it in there because the design is going to look different. But there was 65 ounces. That's over 4 pounds of yarn in this yarn stasher bin. If you were thinking about getting them, they are definitely well worth the space. I ended up changing my clothes, getting a little bit more comfortable, but putting on a sweatshirt because I was getting a little cold. And I let Kalani out so that she can come and hang out with us. So I got the bins. I went through the bins. I have one bin full of yarn that I'm going to give to my daughter-in-law, and then the other one is going to be put into the garage for storage. Now I get to go through all my hand-dyed yarn. Let me show it to you. Here is a bag full of hand-dyed yarn. So I'm going to go through this and put it into my spreadsheet. I think I'm going to create a new sheet. So this will be all my store-bought yarn, and then I'll make a new sheet for all my hand-dyed yarn. I will get back with you guys when I am done with that. And that's pretty much it. Like, that's really pretty much it. And I know I'll have to do a little bit of reorganizing, especially the space under here. I'm going to put the bins underneath this. And then I think that's about it. So we'll see. I will check back in with you guys in just a minute. Come, sweet bird. Thank you guys so much for helping me get all this yarn organized. I don't know if I would have been able to get it done if it wasn't for your help. Don't forget about the spreadsheet. The link is in the description box below. And if you guys want me to do a short tutorial on how to add things, how to add columns, how to add rows and all that to kind of make it your own, let me know in the comments below and I will do a quick video for that. I am going to go put that bird to bed because it is time for her to go to sleep. And I would like to finish my project. And make sure you go and support Julie and Todd from Bobble and Puff. If you can't purchase the bins or the over-the-door hanger, definitely follow them on social media. Give them a shout out, share their stuff. They're a small business trying to grow. So anyway, good luck to you, Todd and Julie. I am in full support here at Sweet Bird Crochet. Thanks for watching.